Hi everyone, this is Dawn from mysoulrenity.com. Sometimes we don't have the time in our hectic day to focus on consuming articles. Sometimes we're full to the rim with words and want to hear something instead. And some of us even prefer audio to reading to input info into our noggin. Well, us at mysoulrenity.com completely understand. So, from us to you, we've taken the time to share our articles read to you by us, your journey companions. If you just find that you don't have the time to soak up information the old-fashioned way, these audio article readings are for you. Time can feel short, we get that, so why not listen instead? We still welcome you to exclusive content, sessions, and more on our main site, mysoulrenity.com. But for now, please enjoy the following audio article. Let's read my meta article, Narcissism is Not Normal, together. Recently in our society, narcissism as a personality trait and energy has become a huge topic of conversation. This has proven to be a good thing for those uninformed of its destructive nature. Naturally, this leads one to wonder about the state of our world and the possibility of unhealthy narcissism becoming a norm. What about those of us who are picking up on or feeling that type of vampiric energy? Or people that are newly awakened to consciousness and the energies they might be feeling more often? From my own experiences and what I've learned, the energy frequency of a person that's tied up in ego defenses is very low and quite toxic. I think all of us have known at least one person that sucks the energy out of the room, or others, someone that manipulates others and only cares for their current feeding cycles. It isn't pretty, is it? As the ego gets larger and more defensive, the person's energy drops to what feels like a low vibration, making it harder for this person to naturally interact with their environment and others of a higher vibration healthily. What happens if this becomes a norm, and how does one handle it? Heal, grow, empower, and bolden. When a person starts to play with their own energies and frequencies, it can become easier to pick up on this. But depending on the person, it's very difficult to navigate through narcissistic energy if you live around it or actually interact with it often. It's a dense feeling. It's murky and leaves you feeling drained. It's sticky and kind of spiny. Not only does it suck the energy out of other people to sustain itself, but it can act as a slow poison that can drain another of their own vitality. It can even cause physical symptoms and has caused slow death in some people. So how does a person keep their energies balanced and deal with energetic frequencies that are this low and toxic? Sometimes the energy from these types of people can actually cause issues in our own energetic makeup. The more time you spend around it, the more it can seem like we're sucking that person up. We feel worse and we don't really know why. Sadly, it's true that we can't fix or change anyone. Firstly, a hard acceptance is what's needed, and stepping away until the person can see their own face or problems in the mirror. If that person wanted to heal, they would. Enacting your own psychological barriers and emotional, observing without feeding into these cycles, and boundaries are very important if you have no choice. Patience and neutrality, knowing when to walk away and let that person be sucked into their own vortex. As you raise your vibration, it will be easier to feel and sometimes even notice that these people will stay away from your personal space. It's very true. Focusing on yourself and strengthening yourself is so very important. Healing wounds instead of bandaging them puts you automatically at a higher frequency. If you want to fight narcissistic energy, You have to heal yourself from within. If it were so simple as raising vibrations through meditation and retreats, and I'm not downing these activities, then it would be simple. But narcissistic energy is drawn to the wounds in people. It feeds off of those without boundaries, and those without boundaries really need to deeply heal themselves. So, heal your wounds, heal your weakness. This will empower you as you grow and can simply move through these negative frequencies with ease, never again to be sucked dry of all of what is your sovereignty. Thanks for listening, everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed this article. Feel free to head over to the main site to leave your comments or have your say on our YouTube channel. To stay connected with us on the web, visit our site, mysoulrenity.com. Follow us on Instagram for inspirational posts at my.soulrenity. And if you like, on Twitter as msoulrenity. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all those things that make your soul happy.